Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I'm finally done with all the craziness at my work. So, last day of my work week, and I actually finally just get to sit here and do what I normally do. So, hopefully, this will be the first day of my work week where I'm not putting in 13, 14 hours on top of a tower somewhere, or a co op if you watched my other video. So I got nothing planned for this. The only handheld I have on me is my Retroid Pocket 5, and I haven't even pulled that thing out. So with nothing planned, we're going to hang out, bullshit, mess around on one of my all-time favorite games, The Division 2. If you guys have never played this, you really should. I believe they're getting ready to release another DLC for it. Yeah, it's one of those games I'll play, and when I'm playing it, I'm like, why the hell did I ever uninstall this? Why did I stop playing this? And then I'll play the hell out of it for months, maybe. And then one day I'll not play it, forget I have it installed. Some time will pass, it'll be taking up room, I'll uninstall it, I won't touch it. And then all of a sudden, months later, I'll install it and be like, why the hell did I uninstall this? So if you've never played it, though, it is probably one of the best looter shooter games out there still. You know, it's not new. It's been this like year 6 or 7 for the Division 2. If you have a squad, absolutely try this. If you haven't, okay, everybody being able to build, you know, different stats, different skills, having people for cover, having people running as a medic, you know, things like that, you can really develop one hell of a team. And then if you look at the map, this is Washington, D.C. here, is where this division takes place. The first one was New York, if just kind of backstorying it. So these areas right here, these purple areas, are the Dark Zone. Awesome gear in these areas, but PvP is enabled. So you can run into a whole nother squad in any of these areas, and they can kill you and take your shit. So there's always a safe house in there that you can get to, or a little safe room. These little spots are extraction spots. Anything you find in these areas is contaminated, and you have to extract it. You can't walk out the door with it. So, and one of the things about this area is if you're in here, and you call in a helicopter to extract your gear, this whole thing lights up and starts blinking, and it lets everybody in this area know that you're extracting gear right here. So it'll call other players to your location, and they're probably going to try and kill you to get your shit. Then the helicopter flies in, it lowers a rope, you attach your gear to the rope, but it doesn't just take off immediately. It sits there for like, I don't even know how long anymore. Other players can kill you, run up and cut the rope. And then they get all your shit, which they also have to extract. So since I play alone a lot, I like to play little games with people. I'll come like way over here, call in an extraction, run over here, call one in, run down here, call one in, and then double back to my first location because the helicopter's probably just showing up. At least that's how I used to play it in Division 1. I haven't spent a lot of time in the Dark Zone on Division 2. So all these little red areas, of course, have been retaken over. Just the other day, I owned all of this. It was all green. And you can walk this whole map. I could just walk right out the White House here and go anywhere in this map. And it takes a while to run from corner to corner. It's a very large map. You got strongholds here that once you get level 30, open up. And the AI in there is a lot tougher. Now out here, these are your kind of expansion and extra missions. If you have the New York City expansion, you get that. One of my favorite things about the Division 2, and I've always liked this idea in games. So like Lufia 2 for Super Nintendo, there's the Rainbow Caves that you could just keep going down and down and find crazy gear in. And Dark Cloud for PS2, at the end of a game, there's the 100th floor dungeon you have to get through where everything is really increased difficulty. For the Division, they have the Summit. The summit is a 100-floor office building. At the top, you have 2 of the hardest AI to fight. They're called hunters. There's 2 of them sitting in a penthouse, and they are pretty damn tough. But you and your team have to fight all 100 floors up. Now, there's checkpoints every 10 or so, 5, 10 floors, where you can leave, kind of save your progress, come back to it. You can also modify it to where all ammo is OSP, anything like that. You know, they have all kinds of shit where like your skills take forever to cool down, whatever. There's a lot to do there, but I absolutely love that 100 floor, well, I guess dungeon. I mean, that thing is awesome, and it's a mix of every outfit in the game. So all these are your different factions that fight across the city. All of them are in here. So, and then you get all these other little side missions, manhunts, things like that, bounties. They're all over the place. And they're getting ready to release a new DLC for it, so I'm excited for it. On this particular one, I've actually started a new character. I still have my max level 1, but I started a new one, honestly, for the sake of my game challenge, so I can beat the main story and mark it off the list. And I've pretty much done that. I have to finish this stronghold, and then I've beaten the main story again. It's what I'm counting, at least, as the main story. But, yeah, if you guys haven't played it, it's one hell of a game to play, especially with friends. Even if you're not playing with friends, or if you don't have a squad, you can turn on, like, call for help. See, there's a player hanging out right there. You can put on, like, a call for help, and while you're hanging out, if another agent is in trouble, they can call for help. It'll pop up on your screen down here and let you know there's a backup request coming in, and you can accept it, and it'll just throw you in the squad with that person. And yeah, you'll be on their team helping out. There's also matchmaking PvP if you wanted to do that. So, but think Borderlands, just less of a cartoon. So I always find Borderlands to be a good, I mean, if I have somebody else to play Borderlands with, cool. If not, Borderlands is like that one player, perfect looter shooter, and you get all the craziness. In pretty much any Borderlands game, if you build a siren, you win. This game stays pretty tough. You can up the world difficulty. You can make it insanely hard. There's world bosses that'll be running around the map. So there's exotic gear, you know, all your different tiers of equipment. Set bonuses for things. So if I put on 3 511 tactical brand, I get those bonuses. And then, of course, you get attributes for each, and that'll vary. I can have 2 511 Rush 72 backpacks, and they'll have different attributes. So, and then they'll have talents and things. And you can re-roll this stuff and try and get your perfect build. I believe my main runs an SMG, and it's like a vampire build. So as I'm killing things, I'm regaining health and armor. And, of course, you have a clan if you want to join a clan. I've had a clan on here forever, but nobody's online anymore. It's just me. More players. Once you get past a certain level, it just does a gear score. So I think my main has all these guys beat. I haven't updated its gear in a while. Oh, and another thing I forgot. There are incursions. Let me see here. See if I can find one. I haven't done an incursion in forever. Anyway, incursions are big, giant boss fights. You absolutely need a squad for them. You'll go in, like, I think it was Division 1 where they had one where a tank breaks through a wall in a warehouse, and you're just in the warehouse. And there's a mechanic to beating it. You gotta, like, hit some switches. And anyway, high-level enemies come pouring out. Amazing gear drops from those. A lot of set items. So they're very difficult. You absolutely need people. So I guess I have a priority mission right here. You know what? Let's go do something while we're on camera. Distress call.
Outcasts have surrounded a community living near the Treasury Department. Get down there and help them.
The only thing I've ever hated about the game is when you go into a safe area or anything like that, there's those little decontamination areas that you walk through that spray you down, but you can't run through them. Your character walks slow as shit through it, and it's at every site. So it aggravates me. Alright, guns up. See, now I'm just kind of roaming the city. I can go anywhere, but, you know, I pinpointed a spot on the map. There's also sewers under me that I can mess around in. This is one of those games where I would consider actually hooking up my capture card and just doing a very long playthrough of stuff. You know, I'm a Diablo fan, so they didn't see me yet. That thing's gonna kick my ass. There it is. Got it. Seeker mines out. Just a small patrol. Of course, if there's any other patrol in the area, they'll hear that. And they can come and fight me for it. Where the hell am I going? Great. It's got to be this way. One thing I like about it is you can come across, like, if, I don't know, the hyenas come across Black Tusk out in the world just roaming around, they'll fight each other. So there's a lot of times where you come up, you know, walk down the street and you come up on two different factions kicking the shit out of each other. Also, regular civilians will be out there, and that's pretty much your team. So you'll see regular civilians out there getting their ass kicked or fighting, you know, some other faction. I always stop and save them. You'll see civilians about to get executed. Oh, great. Now I got to protect somebody.
Knew it. Glad to see you, Division.
Really? We're going to start the fight off like this? He's down. Down. Damn, right over him. What? How many guys are going to stay right there? Ah, you bitch. That was my fault. Really? That one should have hit. There it is. Ooh! Really stuck me with an arrow.
Evacuated the building.
Anyway, I'm not a big fan of Ubisoft. I hate the way they do things. I hate their launcher. I hate everything about Ubisoft, except they do good work on their games. Ooh. Incendiary rounds. Let's put that on the sniper rifle. Or explosive. Okay, I'll take 30 explosive rounds for this. Oh, and while you're wandering around these missions, it doesn't hurt to, like, look behind desks, look in places. Like, these are just resources in these little small ones. Crafting material resources you can give civilian settlements. But you never know when you find a weapon crate or something back in one of those. Let's try some explosive rounds here. That was only that epic because I hit his grenade pouch.
They just keep on coming!
Every enemy has a weak spot on them you can hit, and that was that guy's grenade pouch. Damn it. And when they go to throw a grenade, if you shoot them, they'll drop it. I'm using a controller, and typically I use a mouse. So my aim is a little iffy. Great. Oh, damn it. I guess I gotta be up. Ooh, wait. Let's go stock up. Grab that. Stock up on ammo. Grab that crate. More armor. So yeah, your typical looter shoot. Damn it, man. Okay, this guy's pissed me off. He's just full speed running ahead and getting into shit. So I can't even stop. Oh, and there's no pausing this shit either. Come on, before someone shoots. Step out. There it is. Damn it. I really want this guy to stop just charging ahead. I wasn't going to even play this much of this mission, but since I can't stop him from just charging forward, I got a marksman up there. You bitch. Got all them. Ooh, got his grenades. Come on, bitch. Oh, really? Oh, arrow. That's gonna explode. Come on. No more arrows, thank you. Alright, can we stop playing Chase the Civilian, please? Nope. It's only a side mission. These don't take that damn long.
Okay. Just give me a minute.
Wish I could pause it. Kill some of the volume here.
You're all right. You can do it.
Guessing we're gonna have to defend him, or is this over?
I just need to catch my breath. Tough as leather, this one.
Okay, end it.
I could take it from here. There's an escort on the way to help. You did good out there, Agent.
Done. Okay. I'm just going to fast travel back here. All right. Well, anyway, there it is. One of my favorite games, The Division 2. If you haven't tried it, you really should. It's, I don't know, it's great alone. Good with the squad. I mean, hell, it's, in my opinion, the best team-based looter shooter on the market. So they take forever to release another one. So it's a lot like Diablo in that sense, that you'll get a good one. It'll be around for a long time, and then finally they release the second one. And since they're getting ready to launch a new DLC for this, which I think is maybe just the second DLC, I'm guessing there's not a Division 3 on the way. Now, they had some other Division projects like Heartland and whatnot that got scrapped. They had a mobile game. I got to try that out during its... I don't even know if that was a beta test. It may have been like alpha, but it played very well. Felt just like this, but on a phone. So, yeah. That's what it is, everybody. So, yeah. Anyway, so nothing else came in the mail all week. I was looking forward to seeing if any handhelds showed up. My 34XX SP is getting close. It's being shipped. It's probably just a state away or so. With any luck, I'll get that tomorrow, and I'll have the weekend to mess with it and then tell you what I think on Monday. But my luck is shit lately, so I'll probably get that like Monday, Tuesday night, or something will happen in delivery. But I got that. I also had something to customize a handheld ordered. I talked about that, beginning of the week, end of last week. Still hasn't arrived. Still waiting on that. I can't wait for that. I'm excited to do that. I do have more handhelds I got to go pick up. I got new things I got to go get. I just don't have them on me to make anything, to make a video with it. So, yeah. And the week's been busy, so it's been like a video every other day. So it's been a slow week on my channel. Hopefully next week does not get this busy and I can go back to the regular scheduled, videos. And if nothing shows up, or if I don't go pick anything up, which I'm going to try and do this weekend, I really got to get down to my sponsor's place, bring him like his Classic and his 36 Max and Miu Flip, which I'm probably going to hold on to the Flip just for the video to compare it with the 34XX. I also got to take him back his Odin and drop a couple things off. Anyway, so I'll try and get that done this weekend, probably Sunday-ish, since Saturday is my wife's birthday. Hell yeah, everybody say happy birthday to my wife. Say happy birthday to my wife. Say happy birthday. I'm kidding. Okay. It's her birthday this Saturday, so I'm going to be busy doing things for her and making that day all about her. So even if the SP comes in, you won't get a video. Definitely not on Saturday. Normally I would make a weekend video if I was excited about something, but it's her day. You know what I mean? It's all for her, so I'm not going to be doing that. But yeah, hopefully these things come in. I will go get that stuff, and we'll get some videos going. We'll get some newer stuff in here, some handhelds. And if we don't, then we'll just kick it and play some games like this. And then I don't care if anybody, is like, what the hell, man? All you're doing is playing, 20, 30 minutes of a game on your channel. It's mine. Fuck off. All right, everybody. I will see you in the comments. I will see you next week and in the next episode.